Yes, so please, in order to reduce injuries, do not stack up too much weight that and then use a horrible form. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Amanda and we're here with a very interesting video. From the title below, you can tell that this video is 10 things I wish I knew, or not really I knew, but I didn't really understand how important these things were before I started my fitness journey. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you like this type of video so I can produce more of it. And I am not a personal trainer, a fitness trainer, a nutritionist, anything of that sort. I have an expert living with me. My husband is an industry expert in all things fitness. Yes, this is from my own journey and my own perspective and my own full opinion. Okay, now let's get right on into the video. My number one tip would be fitness is a lifestyle and not some quick automatic thing you do, snap your finger and then you're in shape. No, it is a lifestyle. So it's not when summer is like in 3 months and then you decide, oh, I'm going to jump and go into the gym and work out so that I can get my summer body ready. It doesn't work that way, my dear. So you have to put in the work. You have to make it a lifestyle. Put yourself first. Every day try to work out. Have your rest days, throughout the year, not just for summer or for a specific occasion. That would be my tip number one. Tip number two would be good form. Now, when exercising, a good form is one of the most important things that you can do. Try as much as possible for your form to be perfect, to help reduce injury, and so that workout will actually activate the muscles is meant to activate and actually work. It's no use carrying huge weights and then your form is not nice. Instead, reduce the weight, let the weight be low, but your good form is one of the most important things. If not, you will blow out your knees or have injury. I'm 1001. I'm speaking out of reality, okay? I used to do this before. I don't know. I would say when I was working out before, my form was not perfect, or I don't know what it was, but I blew out my knees and I couldn't work out for a while. Yes, so please, in order to reduce injuries, do not stack up too much weight that and then use a horrible form. It's supposed to be a bit difficult, but not to the point where your form is all over the place. And don't do too lightweight either, because then you're not actually putting those muscles to work or putting those muscles to test. Do what makes you feel comfortable and then you can do the workout perfectly. Number 3 would be flexibility in the sense of timing for your workout. It's not a must that you must work out in the morning every day, or in the evening every day, or in the afternoon every day. Just try to hold yourself accountable and work out when you have the time. For someone like me, I am a mom of 3 under 3, so I don't usually have time, and I try to make sure my schedule is as flexible as possible so that I can attend to my day-to-day activities. I'm a wife, I have a household to take care of, I have school to also attend, but I make working out a priority for myself. And then if it means me waking up early in the morning, then it means I'll go to bed early at night, and then I'll do that to go work out. And if it means me working out when the kids are asleep instead of just relaxing and watching a Netflix show, then I'll do that. So make sure your schedule is flexible. And if you're unable to work out the time you set out to work out, maybe in the morning, then try to work out in the evening. Just don't say, oh, since I didn't work out in the morning, then I'm not going to work out again. That is why it's important to have flexible schedule. Now, tip number 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, tip number 4 would be counting calories. Okay, science has proven that in order for you to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit for your body weight. Feel free to look that up and do your research. But different people's body size have different calorie range that is supposed to be like a deficit. So in order for you to lose weight, you have to be in a caloric deficit. And I used to eyeball my food. I still do it, but then I would think that, okay, if I'm eating vegetable and meat, and then in my head is like portion size, then it will work to some certain extent. But when I start counting my calories, for example, this morning I noticed that the bowl of oatmeal I used to have before in my head was portion size, and it was a healthy meal. But when I decided to count my calories this morning, I realized that meal I used to have before was way too much for my weight and for my goal. So it's good to do your research on how to measure your food. You can eyeball it. Don't be too restrictive that if you don't have a weight for the food, then you can't measure it. Google is your best friend. Google 1 cup of gari is equal to how many calories, and to bring it out for you. So yeah, if you don't have like a weighing scale for your food, don't do that. Do something that is maintainable for the rest of your life. So that is my tip number 4. Tip number 5, in case you see me looking down, I'm looking at my notes. Tip number 5 is doing cardio non-stop and thinking that would work. Have people ever heard that you cannot outrun a bad diet? Yes, I would say that again so that it will stick. You cannot outrun a bad diet. If you're running every day and you're still eating junk and you're not sleeping well, you will not see any results. It's as simple as that. I believe 75% of your weight loss journey is what you eat. So in order for you to see results, eat good food, strength train, do your cardios as well, do your resistance training, stretch, do your research. Okay, but you cannot outrun a bad diet. So doing cardio would not make you lose weight alone. My tip number 6 would be strength training will make you bulky. I don't know why this is still a thing. Anyway, it's not. A lot of people are beginning to gain more knowledge on this. But I used to think, and honestly, people used to say that back home when I was young, that if you carry too much weight, then as a woman you become bulky and look like a man. Or then when you see someone saying go exercise, carry weight, they'll be like, no, I don't want to look like a man, please. And then I'm like, women, we do not have the hormone to make us look that bulky naturally. It takes a really, really long time to build up your muscle. So if you want to carry weight from now till next year, you carry weight but you would not look like a man. Instead, you build up the natural muscle you have to look toned up, so that you're not so jiggly and your skin is so flabby. No, you tone up, you gain muscle, you still look good as a woman, but you will not look like a man. The only people that look like men, all these bodybuilders you see on the internet, usually take hormones. They take things that make them look that way because that's their goal. But your goal for an everyday person, do you know how long it will take you to work out before you gain muscle to the extent of looking like that? It doesn't work that way, my dear. So please, strength training will not make you look like a man. Carrying weight will not make you look like a man. My next tip, I don't know what number of tip this is, but I think it's 7. I think it's 7, would be weight loss journey is a transition, is linear. It goes up, it comes down. It goes up, it comes down. You cannot lose 10 pounds every month, 10 pounds every month, and then in 6 months you've lost 60 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, that is not true. Okay? I used to think that way before, but cut that out of your head. You might lose the first 3 weeks 15 pounds, the next month 2 or 3, depending on your weight loss goal and weight loss journey and what you're actually doing. So make this a lifestyle change in your head. Don't be specific. Oh, in 6 months I'm going to lose 60 pounds, so 10 pounds every month. You put a lot of stress on yourself, and that would actually hinder your progress. So it is not a straightforward thing. It goes up and down, up and down. My tip would be, another tip of mine would be comparison. Comparing yourself to other people on the internet, on social media, or not even your neighbors. It's actually really hard not to do that, but you have to be aware that your journey is not the same with the next person beside you. The next person, you and somebody might start a weight loss journey. You're eating the exact same thing, you're doing the exact same workout routine, but the person might be losing 15 pounds and you're still losing 5. That's because you people are two total different people. Your journey is your journey. Compare you with you. Check where you were a month ago, 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago, to where you are right now, and compare yourself with you so that you would know where to tweak and what to adjust in order to maximize and reach your goal. It's that simple. Please, this is really important because it can put a lot of stress which would hinder our progress. Another tip, very important, ladies and gentlemen, you people have heard this all the time, everywhere, and that would be consistency. I cannot say this enough. Consistency. You have to put in the work in order to see results. It's not a magic pill. It doesn't happen overnight. If you keep working out consistently, eating right consistently, sleeping right consistently, in 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, you will see a difference. But you cannot do it for only 1 month and then you don't see a change and then you give up. I'm like, at least I was consistent for 1 month and nothing happened. Like I said, it's a lifestyle change, okay? You have to be consistent in order to see results and maximize, be the best version of you. Another tip would be sleep. People don't talk about this a lot, and I don't know why, but your rest and your sleep is as important as working out. I would say this again, your sleep is as important as working out. It's when you're sleeping and resting that your muscle will get time to recover from the exercise and training and stress you've put on top of that muscle. So you need sleep. I am actually not going to say I'm a perfect sleeper. I sleep 8 hours every day. No, I'm actually actively trying now to make sure I get in 8 hours of sleep, because that's what I need. Okay, try as much as possible to get your sleep and your rest in order to see a huge change in your journey. It's very important to, sleep is important to even function as a regular human being. I mean, if I don't sleep well, I used to be very cranky. Like, please get your rest. Okay, and that will be my last tip for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.